I think what people underappreciate as well, if they haven't worked in GovTech, is how sticky these relationships are.
Yeah.
Right. So that from an engineering standpoint, from an investment standpoint, you don't have to worry about the customer, in a PLG environment, just canceling the contract after a month,
Yeah.
or much shorter, even in SaaS, like now a lot of contracts now are 12 months, right? You know, once they onboard you, they're probably never gonna
Yeah.
offboard you, and so there's a massive opportunity to build with your customers, I think, as well, and what you can make work with even a small group of that 80,000 can scale exponentially quickly in many ways.
Yeah, our contracts are 3 to 5 years in most cases. And that means that from the reason why they're doing 5-year contracts with us is because, one, they believe we will be around and delivering services for those full 5 years, which we agree.
Yeah.
2, we will be building out the product enormously over those 5 years. So the things that we will be delivering in year 5 will be night and day from the first year, which gives us that ability to grow with the customer. And then 3 is they believe that the impact today is worth every penny and then some. And it's a weighty obligation to provide services for 5 years, but it's a tremendous opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really interesting feeling being at a company where we're first to the market. Like I've had the privilege of being here and then another company where it's also just like a unique player, a unique offering. And I will say everything is a little bit easier in a sense. You can feel it, and especially I think Brendan can feel it in the sales conversations when there's no other AI native competitor that's offering what we're offering right now. We're the very first. And I think that contributes to faster sales conversations because they're like, I have no other competitor that can offer anything close to what is being offered right now at the level of like speed and responsiveness. And we know that won't be forever, but we are trying to, lock that in and make sure that they understand that, we are planning to continue to offer different capabilities that are a touch above everything else you can get in the market. And so I think you can really feel that on the engineering team, and you feel that in the feedback that you get from the things that you're building.
Awesome. We just need to get this interview to Mamdani next.
We're right across the street. Our New York office is 250 Broadway.
Yeah. So to try and time it well to bump into him. I think he takes the subway as well, so maybe you can catch him.
We'll stay him on our commute one day.
People think government sales cycles are 12 to 18 months, and that's true for most companies. For our enterprise clients, our 30 enterprise clients, our sales cycle was 3.5 months. That's
quick.
Is about 4 times faster than you'd expect to see in a company like us. And the reason is because we're providing something absolutely vital and nobody else is able to do it. So when we get started with a customer, we get started with all of their peers, and then we grow out in this incredible network effect.
Yeah.
And the result of that is a lot of good pressure, I think, on the engineering team.
Something we do that the engineering team supports is having customized demos. So when you come to a conversation, all of your data is already in there. So you're really visualizing what it's going to look like from day one for you to work. And then their incentive is that experience that I saw, like those insights that I saw in the demo. Once I ink that contract, I get to have that. And so it creates a lot of that. And I think that's really exciting for them to be able to see that. And I think, something I think we've learned is from the psychology of a buyer, HR director here, they're willing to stick their neck out for something that they think is going to add value, but it's not every day that they come across something that they really feel like will have value. And when they do, relative to the risk that it takes to put themselves out there to try to get something like that, they are willing to move on that. So that's been exciting to see that in the go-to-market.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thanks so much.